Well, howdy there, folks. James, Political Friar, coming to you again. It got the political hat on, University of Oregon, and so this is going to be a political topic today. Specifically, we're going to talk about the debate that Haley and DeSantis had last night, and just basic takeaways and why I think it might have had a little bit of actual significance. And then we're going to talk about the counterprogramming that Donald Trump did at the same time, just to kind of tie the whole night together. We're not going to talk about Ramaswamy's event at the same time. He is out. He can stick around and peddle conspiracy theories all he wants, but his top end support is measured in single digits for sure. And so not going to spend more time than I just did on him. So let's talk about Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis. They got together on CNN last night and had a knife fight of a debate. It was filled with accusations of being a liar and a cheat and all kinds of things, but it was almost kabuki the way they did it. Like, if you looked at their body language and you could get both of them in the shot at the same time during the debate, it's as if they were having a debate practice. It's just the language of the Republican Party now to have the ad hominem attack. And neither one of them were bothered by it. Neither one of them were shocked, and neither one of them overreacted. They got their lines in, saying that uh, the Ron DeSantis' campaign is exploding and don't turn his lies into a drinking game. Those were pre-planned lines and pretty good. The other thing that came across is that Ron DeSantis has the ability to truly tear down Nikki Haley, and did a good job every once in a while of actually cowing her a little bit like he did in the last debate. And so I'm not sure that there was a clear winner between the two of them in the debate itself, but there was a clear winner of the debate, of course. And this is the old hacky take that because Donald Trump wasn't there, he didn't have to take any fire, and so he's the clear winner. And the take is hacky and old because it's true. I mean, cliches are cliches because they're right. Donald Trump was almost certainly the beneficiary of not going to any of those debates. That was a politically savvy thing for him to do, because he's got a hardcore base of folks who know his name, and he doesn't need the publicity. He doesn't need to perform well in a debate because people already know who he is. So this debate uh, can be said that Donald Trump won, but it also can be said that Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, benefited from doing it. They both do need the publicity, and 2.4 million people, watching is not zero. It's unfortunately not the 4.2 million people who watched the counter programming. On Fox News, Donald Trump held a town hall that might as well have been scripted. It was filled with exactly what you expect. It's the Donald Trump show. Tune in for another episode. You've seen it before. It was rambling kind of don't you knows and yes and this and I kind of that type of language, which I think his fans love. I think that they love it. I think that they love it because it feels genuine. It feels like it's not practice. It feels like he's just talking off the top of his head, and God, maybe he is. So that lack of polish is not a bug. That's a benefit to Donald Trump, and his fans in the town hall audience loved it. He got lobbed the softest of softball questions. I cannot believe how unchallenged he was throughout the entire thing. It just gave him a forum to prattle. And he brought up, the election denying and all kinds of other offensive things, all of the legal trouble that he's in. He says, "Oh, it's all a Biden administration plot." It's not. I mean, the thing is, his supporters have to buy the narrative, and so he fed them the story that they wanted to hear. The fact that it's fiction is irrelevant because his supporters don't care about reality any more than he does. Actually, probably they care less about reality than he does. I think Donald Trump is a savvy enough guy to know that the sky is blue, and I think he's a savvy enough guy to tell the person he's trying to sell that the sky is purple if it benefits him. That is the consummate sales guy slash con man slash sociopath. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but these sort of just purely utilitarian tactics seem to be um, common among Donald Trump's approach to politics, and he put on a masterclass of it last night. You can't believe much of what he said last night. It's just not real, but it's entertaining, and maybe that's why he got 4.2 million viewers on a TV show, and Nikki and Ron, who kind of live in reality, both of them, only got 2.4. You know, the dramas always outrate the news stories, don't they? Well, they did this time too. Just, recognize that if you try to apply a fictional reality to real reality, eventually that bird's going to come home to roost. Hasn't yet for Donald Trump. He's stayed kiting above it. It will for America. America's going to outlive Donald Trump. So let's not do this. Let's go ahead and get back in touch with reality. Anyway, it's just my thought. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments down below. Leave me a like, hit that subscribe button, and know that I really appreciate you. Thanks.